Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the biggest problem that UDA party is facing today is all about abduction. And the worst thing is what CS Justin Muturi shared out to confirm that indeed this government is the one that is abducting Kenyans. He used the example of his own son who was abducted by this regime. Were it not for his position as a CS and an access, by that time he was AG, an access that he had with the president, that he can drive to State House and meet the president one-on-one, his son would have not been released. He was literally abducted. So with that situation, the UDA party has a big question to answer. Who is abducting Kenyans? Who is commanding that abduction squad? Is it the president or who is doing that? Because looking at the statement from JB Muturi, it definitely makes you to conclude that it is the president who is commanding the abduction squad. Tukitumia tu statement ya JB Muturi. So with that, UDA party is trying to wash itself clean and try to defend the president by justifying the arrest. It was not arrest, it was abduction of JB Muturi's son. But if you look at the statement, the document they are sharing online about the story and the statement from Silvana Sosoro, they are actually exposing themselves because it's a kind of a contradiction. And I want us to look into the two statements. One, a statement that was shared by Hustler's News. Two, Osoro's statement. Because if you look at the statement that the government bloggers are trying to share, or we can say status bloggers or UDA bloggers, they're trying to indicate that JB Muturi's son was involved in an attempted civilian coup. He was among the coup plotters. And in that plot, they are trying to indicate that there was a secret meeting with a notorious warlord from South Sudan. And the deal was all about procuring of illicit weapon that would help these people using the advantage of Gen Z protest to overturn the government. Now, that is the reason why the boy was arrested, according to these people. So it's a narrative UDA is trying to bring forward. How true is that statement? Look at here. Hustlers News. Very sad. That's the statement they wrote. Very sad. But then if you go to the story, this is the information here. Political gossip. Who is doing what and where in the world of politics? Civilian coup plotter. Whispers in the political underworld revealed a startling scheme. Sources report that a current CS son, a powerful broker using his father's deep ties in both business and politics, was spotted last year in a secret meeting with three notorious warlords from South Sudan's conflict-ridden Jonglei state. The meeting allegedly focused on procuring illicit weapons to orchestrate a civilian coup. The purported plan to capitalize on the growing momentum of the Gen Z protest, escalating the unrest into full-blown chaos and paving the way for a calculated overthrow of President William Ruto's government. Now, that is their statement. It is coming at a time when JB Muturi called for a press conference and officially narrate a story whereby his son was abducted last year during the NZ protest and how he secured his son's release with the help of President William Samoei Ruto through a phone call to NIS boss Nordin Haj. Now, look at that statement and then compare to what the majority whip in the National Assembly, Silvanus Osoro, alleged in a statement on a trending video. According to Osoro, JB Muturi's son was arrested. Now, according to him, he was arrested, not abducted. He was arrested simply because he was found somewhere in a bar akitumia nini, labda kulingana na statement yake, madawa za kulevya. That your son was found in a bar na vitu zingine za kuvuta sijui nini, akashikwa, alipatikana kwa bar na vitu zingine za kuvuta sijui nini. Vitu za kuvuta ni bangi, marijuana. We are talking about shisha. So in Kenya, shisha has been banned. Ama ni nini hiyo? That is now Osoro. Now compare Osoro's statement with what the UDA bloggers are sharing. Is indeed a contradiction.
Ati yo maneno namna hii, sani yako anashikwa akifanya ukora, unasema ni abduction. Na wewe sani yako alipatikana kwa bar na vitu zingine za kufuta sijui nini, akashikwa. Fundisha mtoto wako maadili bwana. Wacha ajipange pole pole. It can't be that the only people complaining are from one region. It can't be. Mpaka ma CSS mumongezewa. Leo vetting inafanywa ya CSS kutoka mlima. Na sisi tumenyamaza tu. Unafikiria tuko happy?
Now, I want us to conclude our discussion by just a quick request. For those who are watching this channel and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. And back to our discussion. Now, when you look at these two statements, I see a contradiction. They are coming from one side, the government side. One statement shared by government bloggers or UDA bloggers, whatever you would want to refer them to. Is a narrative being pushed by bloggers paid to support the government. And yesterday we were discussing about how UDA government is solving problems in this country. When someone asks a question, how can we resolve a problem of SHA? How can we make sure that SHA is working? Then someone respond, pay bloggers to say that SHA is working. How can we make sure that SHA is working? Pay bloggers to say that SHA is working. Now you see, these are UDA bloggers are trying to bring in a new picture to say that, that there was every reason to arrest JB Muturi's son simply because he was attempting, a coup. He was part of the coup plotters in this country. Unajua hiyo ni hatari sana. Hiyo ni hatari. Planning to dethrow someone from power. It is a crime. It's a capital offense. So they're trying to say that this guy committed a capital offense. But then One question one will ask, if he committed a capital offense, why in the hands of Nordin Haji, but not DCI, not IJ police, and not the case being presented in the court of law? Why Nordin Haji? Nordin Haji kwa NIS hao hawashtaki watu kotini. Lazima waleta hapa kwa DCI na DCI ya proceed na kazi yake. Why not the phone call being made to DCI? Why was Ruto raising phone call to Nordin Haji? And why not prosecute the son? But then look at Osoro's statement, then you compare the two. Osoro saying alipatikana akivuta vitu zingine. We can suggest marijuana, shisha, or what is that? But these guys are saying that he was in a procurement plan in a meeting they had for the illicit weapons, using the NZ protest to plot a coup to dethrone someone from power. So they're trying to justify that and make it look like it was okay for Muturi's son to be arrested. You know, but can it convince anyone? Is it making sense to anyone? Definitely no, because Kenyans are raising questions that I've already asked here. Who arrested this guy? Where was he booked? When did he go to court? And who was the complainant? There's no way you can convince anyone that Muturi's son was planning to overthrow this government. Where is the evidence? And if so, why not take the matter to court of law? So Osoro already is contradicting, but looking at this statement, it is a mere misleading statement sponsored by government bloggers. But no one is this much stupid to believe such kind of a statement.